friends, I'm Trinity Scott with Overnight Games. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Cubitos, designed by John D. Clare, published by AAG. This game plays in roughly 30 to 60 minutes and it's designed for 2 to 4 players. If you enjoy the video, like and subscribe so you get more content. You win by being the first player across the finish line. Actually, you win by being the first player across the finish line and the farthest. So, if on the same round someone else crosses that finish line, it's whoever lasts or whoever goes farthest past it. Now, let's get going. Let's talk about the setup. So, we've set up for a 2-player game here. First thing you're going to do is give each player a player board and a phase token. This is going to tell them basically what to do each turn. You're also going to give them 7 light gray dice and 2 dark gray dice. That's going to start their running pool. The first player is going to also receive this black dice, and that's going to fluctuate throughout the turns because we're going to pass that around and it's going to be the first player marker. You're going to place the game board in the middle of the table, grab 2 meeples, 2 running meeples for each player. So Zozo, the board game girl, is going to be the blue elephant, and I'm going to be the orange/red-gray monkey. And you're going to place those at the starting line on the board. You're also going to have the smaller board that we're going to go to now, and you're going to place the 2 player tokens on that as well. Now, you're going to get each of the different kind of dice you're able to buy throughout the game, and you're going to set those up in these stands. What's really cool about these stands is it tells you what is going to be on the dice. This is all the different faces of the dice on the front of the stand. If you read the card, it tells you how much it's going to cost to purchase those cards later on, or those dice later on, and it's going to tell you the different abilities on the card. All right, let's talk about a player's turn. So everybody's going to be doing this simultaneously, and we're going to be doing the roll phase. So if you look at your player mat, it says that you can... that hand signal has 9 in it. That means that you can roll 9 dice. So you grab at the very beginning all of your dice, but as you build up, you're going to have more options. You're going to grab 9 dice and move them to the roll phase. So you're going to be doing those roll dice. You're also going to be grabbing the first player dice because that's an extra bonus benefit. You're going to grab these and you're going to roll them. Now, that was a really bad one. If it was later in the game, that would have busted. I didn't get any, but we're going to ignore that and keep going. So you're going to roll these until you get at least 3 dice that you can move that have a symbol on the top to the active zone. Now, this is when the push your luck mechanic takes place. You're still going to choose whether or not that you want to re-roll these. And now, though, if you re-roll and you get nothing on the top, you're going to bust and you won't be able to get those benefits. So let's roll them. Ooh, we got a 1. We put that over in the active faces. Now we're going to be able to buy more because we have 5 different gold or money tokens. And so we can stop now and buy something for 5, or we can push our luck and keep rolling. I think we're going to push our luck. So let's keep rolling. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, all right. So now we have 2 more. We only have 3 that we haven't gotten any faces on, so we're going to leave those in the roll phase and we're going to use these. So we get to buy something worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we look around and we say, well, I see that this would cost 5. Do I want one of those? Yeah, I think I do. So I will grab one of those dice, put it in my draw file, and then I'm going to also use this one and move my guy 1. Ooh, I'm the monkey. You get to move 1, and you put it in the thing. Now, you're going to, at the beginning of your next turn, move all of these over, and anything, if you don't have the 9 to move into your roll phase, you're going to grab your discard and push it over. Keeping in mind that this is the first player die, so we're going to pass that around for the next round. Small caveat, when you're purchasing dice from these different stands, you can purchase 2, but they have to be in separate areas. So if, when you're rolling, you push your luck and you bust, so that means that the next roll doesn't give you any of these symbols on the top, you're going to do a couple things. You're going to move 1 space forward on the fan track. You're going to move all of your active dice to the discard, and you're going to get the ability to decide if you want to move your roll to the discard as well. So it gives you a little bit of chance to catch up during the next round. If you land on one of these spots that has an additional benefit on the fan track, you're going to gain either one of the coins that you're going to be able to spend at any point that you want in the future, or it is going to give you one of these plus hand symbols. And that means going forward, you're going to get to use an additional dice. So that's super exciting and fun. Now, on the board, when you move onto the same thing, when you end your turn on one of these spaces that has a special ability, whether it's a 2 or a 3 or one of these castle type things, the 2 or the 3 is going to give you that many coins to purchase stuff in the future, and the castle is going to allow you to move up that fan track. Also, the one way that you're able to kind of thin down your dice rolling is through these lose. If you end your turn on one of these lose spots, you're going to discard one of your dice, and that's going to kind of help you get rid of those beginning ones that aren't as good as the ones that you purchase. Now, there is this additional space right here, and each map is a little bit different, but this map has this additional space that is going to allow you to pay a certain amount of coins to jump forward on the track to go to a different new area. And here it has 8 coins to jump to the first area and the 15 coins to jump to the second. It's kind of like a shortcut as long as you have enough money.
Before starting your roll phase, check the map to see how many red lines separate you from the leader and roll that many additional dice this round.
So the victor of this race is going to be not just the first person to cross the finish line, but because everybody is rolling simultaneously, it's the first person that crosses the finish line triggers the end game, and then whoever gets the farthest. So for example, when I was playing earlier, I was the first person to cross the finish line, but Jolynn, unfortunately, had some super monster dice, and she was able to not only catch up to me, but pass me and get farther across the finish line. Here's a little bit different. Cubitos. Oh my goodness, I love this game. As soon as I heard about it, though, I knew that this is my jam. Like, I love the push your luck aspect. I love the deck builder, bag builder type thing. I like the idea of being able to pick a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Usually during the maps, you're able to wean it down a little bit. You're able to get rid of some of the dice. So, oh my goodness, this is my jam. Not only that, but it also allows you to choose from maybe 6 or 7 different types of this card that give you slightly different special abilities. So, in the user manual, there is 8 different setups that they say use this card with this card with this card, and then it actually gives you kind of like a grand championship that you can go through and you can compete against your family. I am totally going to whoop up on that, but we shall see. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, put them down in the comments. We'll answer them as soon as we can. And until next time, stay safe and stay happy.